Yeah, good evening to all, and welcome to Pantech Learning. I'm Google, and this is a Django full stack class, and I just give the introduction of web development now. Okay, my voice is clear. Anybody responds in the comment section? Yeah, good evening to all. Good evening, good evening. I'm audible. Audible. If if my voice is clear, you just type yes. Yeah, good evening, good evening. Okay, the first of all we need to know about web development tools. Okay, the first thing is code editors. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. First we need to know about code editors. Okay, you don't know what is code editors. Okay, we just typing a code in that place only. Okay, that is called code editor. Okay, they we using many code editors. The commonly and famous code editors are VS Code, Sublime Text, and Atom. Okay, these are the very most used code editors in the market. Okay, this is VS Code. This is a VS Code symbol. Okay, and we just use of this code editor, we just typing our codes in that place only. Okay, and what is browser? Okay, in the web development tool, the browser is one of the tool. Okay, browser, like everyone know what is Chrome, Firefox, Edge. Okay, everyone know these things. Okay, the browser also one of the tool in the web development. Okay, because the website are only we see in the browser only. Okay, and developer tool, Chrome developer tool. Okay, here. Okay, we just go to the inspect section. It will be show like this, right? Console, source, network, these are called as a developer tool. We can see networking little things, and console means output things, and element means the coding session of the, this is a front end things. Okay, basically the coding session. Okay, these are things also we see in the developer tool. Okay, this is one of the most important tool in the web development. Okay, first we going to know what is web development. Okay, what is web development? The web development is a process of creating a website and web application. Okay, the web development is a process of creating a website and web application. It includes design, coding, content management system. Okay, web development is nothing but we creating a website. Okay, whenever we go to the Chrome or anything, Firefox, in the browser, we going search anything, it will be give the result of number of links in the step-by-step manner. Okay, if you click any link, it will be loading some website. Okay, that is called website, and we whenever we creating that website, it is called web development. That is called web development, and it include design, coding, and content management system. Design, how we look, that is called design. Coding, um, what is the process? The process will be we need to code. Okay, that is coding. And content management, what are the things we need to show, what are the content we need to show, that is called content management. And website can be static, fixed content, or dynamic, interactive, database driven. Okay, what is static and what is dynamic? Is there anybody know what is static and what's dynamic? uh, is there anybody? Okay, static, the static means fixed content. We only cannot be change the things. Okay, it will be only fixed things. Okay, and dynamic is interactive. It will be changed. It will be changed based on the data. Okay, that is called dynamic. The static means fixed content. In whenever we load a website, the website will be showing the same thing again and again. But dynamic, it will be show the things based on the data. Okay, that is called static and dynamic. There is a two types of website. One is static and another one is dynamic. Okay, what is the types of web development? There are three main types of web development. One is front-end development, back-end development, full-stack development. There is a three main types of web development. What is front-end and what is back-end and what is full-stack development? Okay, what is front-end? The front-end is a part of website that users see the interactive with the. It include button, text, images, menus, and animation. The think of it as a face of the website. Okay. Okay, basically, whenever we loading a website in the Chrome, I just type Flipkart anything, okay, or anything, Amazon, anything. I just search. It will be show some mini link, right? Okay, whenever I just click this link, it will be loading the website. This is the Amazon website, right? And what we see in the website, we see text, images, and animations. Okay, everything. Okay, what we see, that is called front end. Okay, that is everything is developed in the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, in the front end thing will be developed in the code of language of HTML and the CSS and the JavaScript. Okay, the JavaScript. Okay, based on these things only we developing a website front end. Okay, based on these things only we developing a front end. And think of it's like a face. Okay, uh, whenever we're loading a website, that is the first thing we see, right? Okay, so that's why we think of it as a face of the website. Okay, basically the front end is include button, text, images, menus, and animation. Okay, these are things are called as a front end. Okay, what whenever we loading a website, what we see, that is called front end. Okay, now we understand what is front end. The front end is nothing but it include button, text, images, menu, animation. Okay, whenever we loading a website, what we see, that is called front end. And what is back end? The back end is a behind the scene part of the website or app. What is back end? Okay, anybody know what's back end? Yeah, okay, first the website. What is back end? Okay, basically the backend is a behind the scene part of the website, and it works it how the website works, how the data will be stored, and how the different parts connected. Okay, we just processing data. Okay, whenever we processing data of the website, that is called backend. Okay, basically it depends on how the website works, how the data stored whenever we entering any. If you take example, okay, if you using a Facebook, we need to register and log in to your account. Okay, whenever we entering something, your name, age, okay, that is called data. Okay, that data will be stored somewhere. Okay, and that is also behind the scenes, right? Okay, that is also the back end things. Okay, and how the different parts are connected. Whenever you click the link, that will be navigate to the another website, or it navigate to the another page, that is also called as a back backend related things. Okay, the user don't see it, but it what makes everything function. Basically the functionality, the every functionality is called as a, whenever we click the link, that will be navigate, it will be stored data. Okay, that functionality, everything is called as a backend. Okay, basically the process is called as a backend, the functionality things. And data related things, everything is called as a backend. Yeah. Okay, now you understand what is backend. The functionality and data storing things, everything is called as a backend. And what is full stack? Okay, we know what is front end and what is back end, and now we're going to know what is full stack. Okay, anybody know what is full stack developer? Yeah, functional area. Okay, what is full stack development? Okay, the full stack is nothing but who know the front end and also the back end. Okay, who the person who know the front end and the back end is called the full stack developer. Okay, who uh, who know the working of the both, working on both. Okay, that is called full stack development. Who know the front end and back end, the full stack developer can build a complete web app from the start to finish. Okay, because the full stack developer know front end and the back end. Okay, basically the full stack development is the process of who know the front end things and the back end thing. Okay, that person is called as a full stack developer also. Okay. Okay, now we know what is front end, what is back end, what is full stack. Okay, these are the main thing in the web development type. These are the main types of web development. Okay, now we going to know what is the process of what is a website work, how the website is work. Okay, whenever we go to the browser like Google, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. Okay, there's everything is a browser. Okay, whenever we go to the Google, we just type anything in the search bar. Okay, and the browser will be considered as a request of the person. Okay, who using the browser is called as a user, right? Is called as a user. The user request will be passed to the server. The server is nothing but the data, the files, the data files and everything will be stored in the server. And based on the user request, the server will be response. Based on the request, the server will be uh, give the request based on the request. Example, if you go to the search Google search bar, I just type Facebook. The request will be sent to the server. The server will be show the what is Facebook related files that will be give to the browser. Okay, that is called response. Whenever we ask a request, the server will be response the files. The files like HTML file, CSS file, JavaScript file, everything. Okay, the programming files will be give to the browser, and the browser will be loading everything and show like a website. So load the every files and render the everything in the proper website. Okay, this is a process of how the website work. The browser send a request to the server, and the server responds with the HTML, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript is a front end file, right? And these files will be give to the browser again, and the browser interrupt and display the website. The browser in, interpret everything and display the website in the proper manner. Okay, that is a process of how the website are work. Okay, this is a process of website work. Understand? Okay, whenever we hereafter whenever we search in Google, you know how the website are work, how the process behind the scene. Fine, everything. Is there any doubt how the website is work? Okay, fine. And what is the process of website development? Okay, whenever we need to build a website, what is the step-by-step process to building a website? The website development means creating a website from the scratch. Okay, we need to creating a website from the scratch. It include planning, designing, building, testing, launch a site, everything. Okay, whenever we need to build a website, it is containing a step-by-step manner, okay, to building a website. Think of it's like a building a home. Okay, whenever we need to build a home, we need to follow some step-by-step procedure, right? So same as whenever we need to build a website, the same thing apply here. Okay, you need to plan, design, material and tools for the building a house. Okay, same thing, we need to planning, designing, building, testing and launching a website. Okay, the first process, the first step is planning. Okay, before we need to starting a website, we need to plan. Okay, planning. Okay, first we need to understand what the what we need to build. Okay, so understand the what the website for. Okay, basically there is a website for e-commerce website. Website is nothing but it is a like Amazon, Flipkart, we buy or selling product, that is called e-commerce website. Or if you building a website for like school site means we just school or college site, we just showing our college details and admission details, everything will be shown in that website. And like block is nothing but it is uh, share our blog means we just sharing some details like that. Okay, and like shop and the shop means everything e-commerce website including the e-commerce website. Okay, first we need to understand what we need to build, what are the purpose of we need to build a website. Okay, after that we need to decide on the features need, like what are the features we need in implement in our website, like contact form, login system and feedback, everything. What are the functionality, AI integration. Okay, these are the many functionalities. Okay, we need to what are the functionality we need to include in our website. Okay, we need to understand these things. Okay, and after make a simple layout or sketch of the pages. After the planning, after the deciding what we need to build a website, make a simple layout. Okay, sketch the pages, how the part will be connected, how the what are the things we need. Okay, everything will be sketched as a simple layout. Okay, these are the steps included in the planning step, planning process. Okay, understand what is planning and designing. Designing. Okay, designing, whenever we see the website, it will be contain some animation, color, layout, fonts. Okay, we need to um, plan for that, and we need to design for that. Okay, so that is a process of designing how the each page will be look on phone and computer. Okay, basically if you load the website, same website in a phone and same as website in the laptop, it will be differ from the size of the screen, right? So we need to design for every product. We need to design for tablet, we need to design for phone, we need to design for laptop, and we need to design for big screen laptop. Okay, so we need to design for every screen size. Okay, that is called responsive. Okay, every device will be loading our website in the proper manner. Okay, so build how each page will be look on the phone and computer. Okay, design everything by the use of this designing tool like Figma, Canva, Adobe XD can be helped to design visually. Okay, these are the tools we use for designing. Figma, Canva, Adobe XD can be helped to design visually. Okay, this part will be developed by the UI UX designer. Okay, this part will be designed by the UI UX designer. And front end, the front end we already know what is front end. Okay, build a part user, and after planning, after designing, we need to build a front end. Okay, what we see, that is called front end. What we see in the website, whenever we see loading a website, what we see in the first, that is called front end. And like in the front end, we're using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and also we're using some of framework like React.js, React.js library, and many things like framework like Angular. Okay, there is a many front end, Bootstrap. There is a many things in the for front end. Okay, so we need to build using this tool, we just building these things. Okay, and make sure the design is responsive. We already know what is responsive. Work on all screen size. I'm already tell what is responsive. The website will be uh, designed for laptop, phone, and every screen size. Okay, that is called responsive. And we need to build a front end for based on the requirement. Okay, that is called front end development. Okay, after planning and designing, we need to building a front end development. And what is backend? The backend is building a behind the scene part, and like logic database, and everything will be designed for functionality purpose. Okay, we already know what is backend. This is basically logic, data related things, and how the pages will be load. Okay, basically the functionality things. Okay, the that part will be built after the front end. We need to build a backend, creating features like a login system, storing message or order, use tool like Python and Django. Okay, basically there is a many tools in the market like Python, PHP, and most of framework like Django, Flask, and we also use backend for JavaScript. Okay, these are the tools, these are the programming language and the tools. Okay, and these are things will be built after the front end. We need to build everything, how the process will be, work, everything will be, we need to design, we need to build these things. Okay, that is called backend development. And after the backend, we need to creating our website. Okay, we creating a website perfectly. Okay, we need to test the website working properly or not. Okay, we need to test the website. Okay, everything will be functional properly, or is there any bug, is there any error, or the website, or whenever we loading a website will be sometimes it will be very slow. Okay, everything will be checked in this session testing. Okay, check it everything work correctly. Okay, so we need to test everything properly in the proper manner. And testing will be um, the testing will be performed by the testers. Okay, the tester will be see everything is work correctly based on the requirement. Okay, Okay, if there is any bug or error, the tester will be again sent to the developer team. Okay, developer team again check it once, and after that regain the functionalities, and again send to the testing team. Whenever the testing team is said okay, and after that only the project is delivered to the customer. Okay, after first we need to plan and design and front end development, back end and testing, and after that we need to deploy. Okay, what is deployment? Okay, anybody know what is deployment? Okay,
Open mobile and check. Whether the audio is audible or not, can you please keep the message in chat box? Try to keep the message in chat box. Can you hear the voice properly now? Hope my voice is audible now, right? Uh,
okay, basically what is web deployment? Okay, we just launching our website in the online. Okay, that is called deployment. Okay, we're just launching our website for online. Okay, like Play Store. Okay, if there is any app, we need to launch in the Play Store for everyone can access these things. Okay, that is called deployment. Okay, whenever after the building of website and after the testing, the website will be properly worked, right? So after we need to make a website everyone can accessing. Okay, in the everyone in the world, everyone browser, whenever we search for the website, it will be show in our computer. Okay, so we need to deploy these things. Okay, whenever we build, it will be working on our system only, so we need to deploy these things.
Audio is okay, then fine. So I will show you the output concept, then we will end up the session for today. Okay. So now you can see we have imported libraries and completed every requirement as per the generation of the defining functions and user interface and all. After completion, it can load like this, and finally you can see the user interface in this particular manner. So generation process, question answer generation process, and follow up. So you have to enter the all details: job role, experience, question and answers, key topics. Finally, it can try to generate your question and answer concept. Even you can do the follow up. So that's all for today. If it is clear, then we can we can end up the session. So we have shared the attendance link for the day 24. Please check with that attendance link. Thank you. Having any doubts, please try to give the message in chat box.
Find out.